How you doing, Ralph here? Retired Chief Master Sergeant from the Air Force and currently a Department of Navy federal employee. I'm here to address the guys that are going through basic training with the Air Force and then going into the flight line career fields. Whether you're weapons, crew chief, engines, avionics. I'm going to tell you my experience as a weapons shoot. You gotta have thick skin. If you're soft, you get offended easily, probably not the best place for you. The flatline is male dominant, but you'll have females out there. And they even talk worse than the guys sometimes. And if they see that you get offended easily, that you're sensitive, some of those ladies are pretty brutal and they'll probably eat you up alive. If you go into a professional setting, Airman Leadership School, NCO Academy, the instructors will immediately ask, hey, where's my flightliners at? And a bunch of us would raise our hands. And right from the start, they say, I don't want to hear the language in here. So a lot of people in the Air Force know that we do talk non-PC. The language doesn't belong in the office. And, it can get pretty bad. But it's just a culture of the flight line. So if you are sensitive and you get offended easily, you may not want to pick a flight line job. Get used to being dirty. It's just gonna be a part of life. One of the few jobs where you have to wash your hands before you even go do your business in the bathroom. And then even meal times, because the bathroom may be 5-10 minutes away of a walk, you don't even bother to go wash your hands. You just eat right there when you can, because it's on the flatline it's go, and the whole goal is to get the jets fixed, ready to go for the next mission, the next day, the next sortie. Sortie meaning the next flight. I've had a buddy where he got drenched in hydraulic fluid because the person in the cockpit didn't turn off a switch. And sometimes your uniform smells like all the stuff you've been dealing with, all the lubes, the chemicals, the oils, the fluids, whatever the aircraft needs to be maintained. You can't even have grease on your face, on your hands, arms, and you just go home like that. And if you need to stop at the BX or commissary, you just go, do what you need to do, and then go home and just clean up at home. So if you like being clean, again, the flight line is probably not the place for you. It's a stressful environment on the flight line because the Air Force's main mission is to get the aircraft up and flying, get the pilots their flying hours, and get as much sorties as possible. There are times you're going to be working 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, even 16 hours. Sometimes you feel like you're living on the flight line. Now, if you have a family, you better sit down and discuss with them if this is the right career field for you. Because it'll feel like you're away, but you're not. It's just because you're working those long hours and hardly having any time for your family. So the people with families that are deciding to go into the flightline career field, make sure you have a discussion with them. Let them know ahead of time what they'll have to go through. Just know it'll be fast-paced. Do you have slow maintainers? Yeah. Does anybody like them? No. Because they're not pulling their weight. And that's both weights you have to pull if you're dealing with those type of maintainers. There's times where you're faster without them than with them. And it sucks, but it's just the way it is on the flatline. You gotta get the jets up, you gotta get the jets fixed, you gotta get the jets ready. And there's gonna be a lot of travel involved, whether it be TDYs, deployments, different aerial exercises that the pilots have, red flag, maple flag. And during the preparation of that, a lot of times you won't have a day off because you need to make sure the jets are good to go. I've been where I didn't have a day off for almost a month because we were working 7 days a week, 12-hour days, just to make sure that the aircraft were ready to go. Get ready to work in all types of weather: rain, snow, sleet, heat, cold. I've experienced where we had a typhoon coming nearby and we were already feeling the winds, the rain, but we had to get out there because we had to secure the jets, make sure they're safe, put them in the hangars. Another type of weather I've worked in was in sandstorms. When I went to the desert, we worked in multiple sandstorms. So that's why we're out there, so we can make sure that the jets are operational, that they're ready for the next mission. I'm not here to discourage you if you really want to work on aircraft in the Air Force, because I'll be honest with you, it's pretty cool. And with my experience, that helped me get to where I am today. I've learned how to deal with stressful situations. I've learned how to work with a team, lead a team, do evaluation reports, manage my time. And it helped me get to leadership positions. It helped me even travel the world more as a civilian. It helped me become an instructor, a logistician, technician. It gave me a lot of opportunities. Let me just put it that way. And one of my supervisors said, you know, sometimes you're gonna go to a base that sucks, but when you leave, you look back and say, it wasn't that bad. Hopefully you got something out of this. If you have any questions, put them down below. And for the guys that are going to the flight line, I wish you all the best. Enjoy every moment of it, even the suck. It'll do nothing but make you stronger when you become a civilian again. Hope you all are safe. Take care, and God bless.